Satan, please leave me alone. I'm going to see Jesus in my heavenly home. Oh Satan, please leave me alone. I'm going to see Jesus.
Howdy folks, T-Mac here with That Off-Road Family. Today we're going to be reviewing this Pittsburgh Steel automotive 42-inch off-road farm jack. It's got a 7,000 pound capacity, lifting from 6 to 42 inches. And we're going to see if it works on old Godzilla here. So stay tuned, we'll catch you on the flip side. Now this floor jack, this bumper jack, farm jack, whatever you want to call it, is rated for 7,000 pounds. If you've never used a floor jack before, or a bumper jack, they're notorious for kickouts and not for the faint of heart. That being said, we picked this one up at Harbor Freight about a week or so ago. It was on sale for, I believe it was $59.99, and the reason that we went with this was, one, because of the height, 42 inches. Not that I need 42 inches on this truck, but a standard floor jack that I've been carrying, which is a 3.5 ton, I gotta use a wooden block just to reach the frame of the trucks, which doesn't do me a lot of good, especially in being off-road or if the ground's wet or whatever the case. Now, this truck weighs 5,800 pounds, so it's not like I can just get a regular bottle jack or anything of that nature to raise the truck up if I have a flat tire. One of the things that we found is that of course, it includes an operator manual. I'll see if I can get out of the packaging here. Now, I have seen the Pittsburgh Farm Jacks in the past, and not to knock them, they weren't just of very good quality. They seem to, well, they just seemed cheap. There was nothing that told me that they were reliable, and I've read the reviews online, seen some of the videos, and they were pretty impressive. Now, I recommend if you're going to use a floor jack, farm jack, that you get one of those base attachments that gives this a larger footprint, because once you raise the vehicle up or whatever you're using, you change the center of gravity, which means it has a tendency to pivot and fall. I would never, I repeat, never trust my life to a farm jack. And when I mean that, I wouldn't use it to jack up a truck and then crawl underneath it. So, real quick, one of the things I've noticed about it, it's got a locking feature here, quick release, it's spring actuated, which I really like. I had a farm jack many years ago, and it allows it to lock in place, and if I need to raise it up a little higher to where I want to go, and then I can lock it back into place like such, and use it then to winch up my jack. So we're going to go ahead and use it real quick on the front of the truck to give you an example, just to see how it does as far as its balancing, to see if it actually lifts the truck, and it should. At 7,000 pounds, we're not lifting the whole truck at one time. So in this case, I'm going to come out here underneath the front tow hook. The reason I'm doing that, one, for demonstrations of this video, you don't want to just stick it underneath the bumper. I know that's what the name was implied from, or what it comes from. These bumpers are plastic. They're not designed to hold the weight of the vehicle, much less the front end. And you're going to rip off your bumper. These plastic bumpers on vehicles don't last. So you want to find a hard point, such as the frame, a tow hook, something that's rated, even a Reese hitch, mind you, that you want to hook up to and use that to raise the vehicle up. So far, it's got a very heavy duty handle to it. There we go. You want to make sure that it's straight and level. You want to stand back a little bit. I really like the double spring on this, as it picks up. It's picked up the whole front end of the truck. Now, I don't know how well you can see it, but the higher you go, the more it wants to tilt towards the front of the vehicle. So without a bigger base, I don't want to go any higher, but this tire is off the ground. If I wanted to, I can spin it, but I got it locked. I don't see any cracks, no places where it looks like the weld or the casting is not the way it should be. So overall, I think we're going to give this a Honey Badger approved seal, and we're going to test it out a couple scenarios here in a few weeks to see how it does as using it as a farm winch, and hopefully we don't have to use it to jack up the tires. So with that being said, appreciate the likes. Don't forget to share and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.